I mean, I got a lot of embarrassing stuff on my social media. I'm not gonna lie. I've had quite the life. I don't know what they're gonna find on there. Hope it's all decent. Hope I'm decent.
Oh, well, I never was there ever. A cat so clever as magical me.
This is the tea for today.
This is the tea for today.
You were with him, had a little sleepover, something went down. Does he still look like that?
Oh.
Then whose fault is that?
I don't know who you really. That's what I want to know.
Oh.
Are you jealous because you have no interaction with anybody here?
Oh, it's about to go down today.
Did you guys hook up?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You can 100% tell me.
I can a million times tell you that we did not hook up. We didn't make out or anything. Literally, we did pass out after playing Mario Kart.
Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Fiancé Hunt for Love episode 6. So before we start, I told you guys that I was gonna rewatch Tim and Jennifer's season because people were saying like Jennifer's not that bad and Tim is the actual villain. So I rewatched it and fuck Tim. You need to leave. Just kidding. When I watched the whole entire thing, honestly, okay. So you guys can skip this and get to the actual episode if you want, but here's what I think about their season. So in the first season, I didn't think Jennifer was bad. Honestly, I thought Tim was more at fault than Jennifer because when he came over, everything was super good, everything was super fine, whatever, right? But he did say that he wanted to keep Jennifer's attention because, you know, Jennifer is so hot, so she can get attention from all these other guys. So he was like going out of his way to buy her things. I don't feel like, maybe she could have asked, yes, I believe that, but I feel like he was also throwing money at her or throwing gifts at her to like keep her staying with him. So is she a gold digger? I feel like that is debatable. Maybe, maybe not, but definitely I feel like Tim wanted to keep her around, so he was buying her stuff. So yeah. Another thing is the whole sex thing. He was saying that Jennifer is mad because I didn't bang her. She doesn't have control over me. When I was watching the season, it seemed like he definitely wanted to bang her a lot, but he just kept falling short each and every time. And what pissed me off is that the whole 2 weeks that he was there, he did not bang her at all, but he tried to bang her, right? He was like getting there but failing each and every time. So I'm just like, okay, get it together, Tim. But at the very last day, Jennifer actually fell asleep first, so they couldn't bang. And when they were going back to the airport, he was kind of mad at her because she fell asleep. And I'm just like, bro, why are you mad at her? You were the one that didn't make a move at all. Well, he did make a move at like some of these points, but like one time he was like thinking about other things while they were like literally almost about to bang. And they ended up not being able to bang because he was like having all these extra thoughts. Like he was overthinking, right? So I'm just like, okay, that's your fault, not Jennifer's fault. And there was just a whole bunch of other reasons. They said later on that he said that he didn't have a condom or this and that and that and this. I don't, no. Tim, you had your chance, okay? You had your chance. And especially if you're coming over there with like, hey, I want to like have sex with this girl, you would have gotten a condom earlier, but whatever. Another thing that I didn't like is the whole ring thing. I know for a fact that Veronica knows that giving another woman a ring that belonged to another woman is wrong. And I don't know why she thought that doing that would be okay. I'm just like, Veronica, that was really shady of you to do that. And it was really dumb for Tim to like accept the ring that Veronica gave her to give to Jennifer. Like, what? He said that it was a promise ring. Okay, whatever, fine. Still, that's a ring that belonged to another woman. So I'm just like, another thing that pissed me off about Tim. Another thing, this one is Jennifer. She kept calling him a pussy, and I'm just like, that's not okay. And then she got mad that he wouldn't do like this height thing with her. And I'm just like, if he doesn't like heights, don't expect him to do that. I feel like you can't really force him to do that. And then she did call him gay. She's like, I think you're gay. And then there was another scene where Tim's ex-girlfriend, who was also Colombian, texted him saying hola, and he was like thinking about it all day long. And she was like, what are you thinking about? And he finally told her, and then she like spilled a drink on him because the main reason why she was mad is because he kept overthinking about it. Like, if you didn't care that much, why are you thinking about it so much? So I'm just like, Tim, you're the loser in this season, okay? I can see why Jennifer didn't really like feel that attracted to him because she wanted a man that can take charge, and he wasn't doing that. But now in the Jessie season, because some people were like, no, she gets bad in the Jessie season. I saw it, okay? First of all, before I even get to the tell-all, because that's where the drama happens, I don't know why she slept with Jesse right after he was being so rude to like customer service and just being like an asshole in general. I'm just like, why would you sleep with this man? And then when he said that she was basically a whore because he'd said that she basically slept or hang out with this guy for money, which that wasn't the case, but they were still together after that. Like she got mad or whatever, but they were still together after that. I wouldn't be together with the guy after he called me a whore, but whatever. But now moving on to the tell-all, Jennifer was just straight up rude, okay? She was a bitch and she did call him gay at the tell-all. I'm just like, well, you need to calm down. But apparently she was mad because he was talking about her first. And so they show us a flashback of Tim basically talking about Jennifer first. But I don't remember what he said. I know it sucks. I'm supposed to like give you guys information after watching something, but I totally forgot what he said. I don't know if he called her a gold digger or something, but he said something. I don't think it was that bad, but he did talk about her first.
They're both self-centered and, you know, about, you know, kind of egotistical. He better have a big wallet to keep her happy.
So the man paid for 2 visas for her. Big mouth is easy to have.
Oh, he has the receipts. I've seen them.
Just because you say it.
He sends it to you.
I think she just likes money.
But I feel like even though he did talk about her first, she made it 100 times worse, okay? She just started going after him and basically calling him every name in the book and basically just attacking him. I'm just like, you need to calm down.
You know what? You don't even deserve to be called a because you love to act like a little
Wow.
So at the end of the day, just like I originally thought, they both suck.
Jennifer, what about all the nice I did for you? That you don't want to remember all those things.
Tim, please move on, okay? He actually put the show and he said, do you want to see the hottest man in 90 Day Fiancé franchise? And he put Jesse.
They're both self-centered and narcissistic.
I think your eyebrows are not authentic at all, Tim.
Oh my God, like someone put a muzzle over her mouth.
I don't like either of them, if I'm being honest. I really don't. But I feel like the better person out of the both of them would be Tim, because it feels like Jennifer's just holding on to this like vendetta that she has against him. Let it go, because he was trying to like clear it up so you guys can finally be over it, because that happened like 6 years ago. Let it go, okay? Be friends. But also Tim is still talking about her on the island. So also you can't really try to be friends with somebody while also still talking shit about them. So I'm just like, Tim, shut up. Both of you guys, shut up. Anyways, that's my little recap of Tim and Jennifer. Did anything change? No. Did I waste my whole day watching them? Yes. But that's okay, I guess. Okay, back to 90 Day Fiancé Hunt for Love episode 6. So we're continuing the dates of Colt and Jennifer, and Colt is like, I'm jealous of Chantel because she got to kiss you before I did. And Jennifer is running with her lies.
Sad that she got to kiss you before I did. She took that away from me.
Yeah, my first kiss here.
That ain't your first kiss here. But she reminds us once again that she only picked Colt because Bob is still married to, you know, Sophie.
I am divorced myself. I know how it can be. I don't know, just jumping into a retreat with a bunch of singles without, you know, not officially finish your marriage is something that it's too complicated. Maybe Rob still has feelings for her.
Oh, definitely not. Did y'all see the video where he swerved her on the other day when she was on a live?
Wait, it's over there. There's Rob. Gotcha. I found Rob. I found Rob. I found Rob.
What is you doing? You fucking playing with me.
Chad, he has a girlfriend.
He does.
Chad, he's pissed. Chad, he just walked away from me. Chad. Chad, look. Chad.
Where's the after party? Let's go there. Let's head there.
Chad. Chad, Rob just left me.
Y'all, when she kept saying, hey, chat, 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 I was like, girl, shut the fuck up. It's so annoying to watch. Oh, and I almost forgot. She then was like, hey, Rob's girlfriend, bitch. JK, I'm a girl's girl. I never blame the bitch, just the man. But you deserve so much better, girl. As, you know, she's kissing all over that man's neck. Like, Sophie, girl, you're embarrassing. And then she continued to cry about him running all over again.
Ew. Ew, why did he just run away? He ran away. He did. He ran, like, he didn't stop away. He ran away, girl. Girl, he just ran away from me. We're married. Like, what the fuck? We're actually married legally.
That's enough.
I'm sure that the last thing that he wants to have right now is a serious relationship because he hasn't even finished the prior one. So now I see way more potential to really build a relationship with Colt.
Anyways, Colt begs for a kiss and she gives it to him. So yeah, she said that kissing him will make things a bit more serious, but this is a good test because he's coming off a bit jealous. And I'm thinking, a bit?
Are you fucking kidding me?
That man will tie you up in the basement, okay? He would if he could. He is obsessed.
Yes, definitely. I just hope it's not too extreme or excessive. I mean, it's a kiss, not a ring.
Anyways, Chantel had her champagne date with Rob and she lies and said that it was a whole bunch of fun, but it really wasn't because he wouldn't shut up about Jen.
Jen kicked it off, picking somebody off the team, so I mean,
I felt bad for you.
It was a stinger because it's just hard to read her, man. It's like I feel like golly.
Period. I'm in the back of the car with your daddy, and he's twerking and popping a perk. I got him bending his bum like spice in the back of the.
I should probably just let them have their thing.
You should. But also, I thought it was very rude that somebody took him out on a date and all he could talk about is another girl. I'm like, bro, that's rude.
It's just hard to read her, man. It's like, I feel like, golly.
You're blocked. Bye. But we move on to the cast dancing and Coty showing us his dance moves again.
How about y'all?
My God, he loves shaking his ass.
That thing is juicy.
And now they start doing push-ups for some freaking reason. And my goodness, how in the world are they going that long?
God damn, all of y'all. Christ. Holy.
I don't think I could do a push-up. I could do girly push-ups, like 10.
No joke, at our physical exam in high school, the very most I could do in push-ups was 3. Hey! My arms were shaking. It was shaking so freaking bad. And I know 3 sounds horribly embarrassing, but I have no arm muscle. But I do have leg muscle because in my PACER test, I did do 80. So yeah, don't come after me because I am athletic, okay? I promise I am athletic. Well, I was athletic, but that was a really long time ago. Damn. Anyways, Colt and Courtney are talking, but there are these giant roach things flying around everywhere.
I mean, that's nasty.
What is it?
Don't worry, baby, I'll protect you.
But Coty tells her that Usman got heated because he thought that Coty was making an advance on her. And while he's saying this, Usman is just glaring at them.
Do you like me as a friend or you're like liking me?
I mean, I kind of like you, to be honest with you. I'd love to spend more time with you. I really just enjoy hanging out with you a lot.
I think like our conversations. Oh Lord.
That cockroach just looks like a dog. Come get away from me.
Chantel says that it's time to go since these roaches are out of control.
These roaches are Jurassic. They're a whole nother level because these ones had wings.
Oh, hell no!
Courtney wants to go, and Coty's like, all right, let's go together. And he reaches out for her hand, but she doesn't hold it. So he settles for putting his hand on her back.
Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky.
Courtney said that she assumed that Coty liked her, but this is her first time hearing it. But she's like, okay, what do I do now?
I enjoy spending time with Colt. I think he's fun. I think he's funny. Like, there's a lot of positive traits about him. And I'm starting to feel like he has the potential to be the guy that I do fall for. I'm like, oh, thank you for finally making a move.
All these positive traits from Coty? Fuck is he talking about? Wow.
Turn this on. Turn it on!
Anyways, it's time for bed. Colt comes over to Jen's place. Courtney comes over to Colt's place. At Tiffany's place, they're talking about how Colt needs a better girl because Jennifer ain't it.
Like, I wish there was another girl here that was like good for Colt so that he can have like a legit thing, because the only thing he's gonna get with Jen is just gonna drama.
I don't care. Courtney's not getting drunk as fuck. She goes from dancing to falling. Jennifer and Colt are making out, and Rob is really sad. And he's like, I wonder what they're doing right now. Well, Jennifer is stripping, so I think you know what comes next.
Oh my God!
Is that a raccoon?
Where your clothes at?
But going back to Jennifer, going back to back banging different people, and you wanted to bang Chantel too? Is your coochie not tired? Give yourself a break. But am I shocked? Nah. But now it's the next day, and Rocky and Carlo are racing for Tiffany's love. Like, put me in that race.
It's my boyfriends against each other. Go! 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Rocky boy.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my. Rocky is a rocket.
Moving. I love it. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
I find him attractive, and that mustache just does it for me.
I agree. But a lot of y'all were in the comments roasting him. And one of them even said he looks like Nigel Thornberry, the guy with the mustache.
That was smashing.
What's wrong with y'all? Now, who was it that wrote that in the comments? I'm gonna find you.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
Anyways, Carlo said that he's still into Tiffany even though she got kids, but too late for that, Carlo. I'm already rooting for Tiffany and Nigel. Everybody's working out and Chantel is like, how do I do this?
Really, nigga?
I don't go to the gym either, but that looks pretty self-explanatory.
I don't think I'm able. Hold on one second.
You got it.
No, it's not gonna. What am I supposed to do?
Stop. Let me show you.
I don't know.
Girl, if you want to sit in your butt,
like, what do I do?
Don't put your leg up. Sit in your butt.
Oh. And then we see Usman trying to be a fitness coach to Nikki. And he's like, look at me. Look at me. I can do it with one arm. But he said that he made his intentions very clear to Courtney, you know, except Xing her out, but whatever. But he made his intentions very clear. And then he sees her with Colt and he's like, fine. If she can explore, then I'll explore too.
I feel like it is time for me to just weigh all my options. Nikki is beautiful, so sexy, funny. I'm looking forward to see where this is gonna go because I keep on shooting my shot.
And you know what? Great. I'm not even mad about this. Please be far away from her as far as possible.
Pathetic behavior.
Why are you black and blue?
You should see the other guy.
The other guy was stairs, y'all. I think he fell down a flight of stairs.
Colt fell off the chair twice, or like broke one of the chairs or something.
I broke a chair in the changing room. It happened once, Courtney. It wasn't twice.
Damn.
Anyways, back to Nikki and Usman. She said that he was never on her radar and she's usually into tall guys, mainly because she wants to see over everyone at a concert. But she does think that he's pretty handsome.
Ew.
So if they did work out, then she's gonna give him some platform shoes.
Huh?
But then he asked her if she's interested in coming to Lagos if he pays for the ticket.
Maybe ask me after the second date.
Wusi, let me take it gradually. But would we be open? Can we take you on a date?
Yeah.
Is this nigga serious?
You asked her out first before you asked out Courtney? Wow. Okay.
Death.
Nikki is super beautiful and she's naturally gorgeous. I'm also trying to make Courtney jealous by taking Nikki for a date. Two missions, and maybe I'm gonna end up being with the right person.
You're gonna be single by the end of this trip if you don't stop playing.
You're a loser.
Okay, y'all, time for some good drama. So Chantel tells everyone that Rob is still stuck on Jennifer. Elise tells her that people have been coming up to her saying that they know that she and Rob banged. And she's like, what? And Chantel is like, what?
Well, it wasn't me, so he's definitely having sex with someone.
Listen.
Did you Rob's having sex with someone?
We don't
I think
know.
so, because I got accused by so many different people.
Tiffany then says that she thought that her next door neighbor was Rob because she heard him giggling with another girl. And her first thought was, oh, it's Rob and Elise. But then she found out yesterday that that was Jennifer's room.
Girl, this is so juicy. I just assumed that that was Rob's place. Everyone assumed it was me, and it wasn't me.
How do you know that that was actually Hotivities? Did you hear
Any round of applause going on?
After hearing all of this, I now understand where Elise was coming from in the preview, because remember when she said, everybody thought I was sleeping with Rob and I wasn't? And I was like, girl, no, you just kept telling people that Rob wanted to sleep with you. But now after hearing this, I feel like shit. Because she always had a valid reason. My bad.
Okay, my apologies, Miss Girl.
Fuck this hoe. Sounded naughty. You know, Elise and Rob are banging in the pool. But it wasn't Elise. The girl we heard was Jennifer. But Jen said that nothing happened. She's lying. I mean, like, if you're gonna do it, at least own it.
But Tiffany says that she doesn't want to get involved, but she does feel bad for Colt and that was really shady of Jennifer to do.
Jen's here to find love just like all of us, and I don't know. We're allowed to have sex. We're allowed to
scared to get
try all of the flavors.
Here's the thing with Chantel. It's not what she's doing, but how she's doing it.
Elise is still upset about people thinking that it was her banging Rob when, you know, she wasn't banging Rob. And Colt is like, yeah, fuck them. How dare these people slander you? You need to call them out.
I feel for Elise right now. I've had people judge me without knowing me.
Oh, we know who you are. But he said that he feels like everybody's judging Elise and nobody's sticking up for her, and Rob and Jennifer are making things worse by keeping it a secret. And Tiffany's very upset that Jennifer's playing both guys and are keeping secrets from them while telling them the same exact thing.
If you see someone likes you that much and you're not going to take them seriously, and then you want to be with the boy who was trying to around since day one versus the guy who genuinely cares about you, say it. Don't be sneaky.
Then Colt shows up. But why does he walk like that? So they want to talk to him, and they sure do. They told him that they heard sex sounds coming from Jennifer's room, and he doesn't deserve that. And he said that he's confused about everything.
I think Rob and Jen are entertaining each other, but based on personal interactions with Jen and the personal discussions that we've had, I don't think they have hooked up.
Oh, he loves her bad. Literally rejecting the truth because she is the truth in his eyes. Like, come on, she's not a god.
It's like, I can't even speak to you. Like, you're so stupid. Like, I can't. Like, I just can't speak to you if you're that stupid. I'm sorry, I can't.
Maybe she really does want me to just chase her because she feeds off of that attention. Is that all it is? Am I overthinking this? I don't know.
But he's like, do you think it's worth me approaching him and having a conversation?
Oh, hell no.
And they all agree. Fuck! Colt says that Colt is clearly colorblind because he can't see the red flags that Jennifer's throwing his way. Tiffany says plain and simple that he's getting played, and now he's like, damn.
I think you guys are just telling me what you observed from a third-person perspective, which I absolutely appreciate that. I know I look like I'm just getting ran all over right now, and I probably am, and I'm aware of that. I'm not stupid.
You sure about that?
But there's a couple big questions that I need to get answered before I'm ready to step away from this.
So off he goes, walking crazy again. But he heads into Rob's house and he leaves the door open. Like, where are your manners? Anyways, a side thing happens with Chantel and this one guy, and he asked her out on a date, so yay. Back to Colt and Rob. He's like, I'm pretty sure you know why I'm here. Like, bro, shut up and get to it. Like, what are you doing?
Probably has to do with Jen.
Yeah. Any guesses as to why or what to do with Jen?
I don't know who this dude thinks he is coming into my room this early in the morning, acting like I'm talking to his wife or his girlfriend. Bro, you don't own this place, and I'm not doing anything wrong. He's only gonna end up pushing Jen away with all this extra.
Yes, I agree. But Color's like, it hurts hearing that something may have been going on between you and Jennifer, and I feel so disrespected, and I feel like you disrespected me by not being open about it. And I'm like, what? Rob owes you nothing, okay? The guy doesn't even like you. Why would he tell you that he's banging a girl that you like? But Rob says that he feels like he wants to have claim on Jennifer, and he really needs to chill out and take a step back and not be so demanding of her. And Color's like, I'm not though. All I asked was for her to be open with me. That's it.
And I don't know where you're at, but from my perspective, it looks like you just got out of a divorce and you're coming over here trying to heal those traumas with somebody who's also messed up.
Oh, that was rude. And he also said that she's messed up. Oh my God.
And it's embarrassing to me. You're steamrolling me, and I'm not going to let it happen anymore.
Steamrolling you?
Yeah.
How am I steamrolling?
By sneaking around behind my back and doing that.
About sneaking around behind your back. Because personally, I have nothing to hide.
And then Cole's like, nah, bitch. People already told me that y'all been fucking. Uh-oh. But Bob said that those are just rumors and all they did was hang out. And Cole is like, cut the crap, ho. Did y'all hook up or not? And he says, no, I can a million times tell you that we did not hook up.
Lies, lies, and more lies.
And then it cuts to them hooking up and Bob just straight up lying.
We didn't even make out. We didn't make out or anything.
Any intimacy
so
at all?
we were literally, we did pass out after playing Mario Kart.
Really, nigga? What you gonna do about it, bitch?
Nah, they are just straight up liars. And I truly believe in my heart that they belong together, okay? They are so perfect together, Jennifer and Bob. They are soulmates. I believe they are wicked soulmates. They belong together.
I haven't actually kissed like any of you both yet.
We didn't even make out. We didn't make out or anything.
We did cuddle. Then turn. It was so
Cuddle, and he's
cute.
like, oh, let me just put it.
No.
I can a million times tell you that we did not hook up.
So Bob says that people are coming up with shit and he doesn't like to defend himself to things like that. And then Cole is like, well, if you feel that way, then why are you sitting here all by yourself and not hanging out with the rest of us?
Huh?
And I'm like, what? What type of response was that? I didn't even get the correlation.
Over here.
Oh, I just like to be alone.
I like to be alone too, man, but I didn't come here to be alone.
Girl, what the fuck is you talking about?
I don't... he's confusing me.
People can think whatever they want about what Jen and I are doing, but none of it matters. We're both adults. We're both single. Nobody's here getting cheated on, and we came here to meet people. So why the hell is everybody so obsessed with what we're doing?
Rob says that his interactions are just between him and Jennifer and not him, Jennifer, and Cole. He doesn't give a fuck what Cole thinks, and Cole can ask a million questions, but he doesn't have to answer any of them.
Fuck that bitch.
It's not the dating. I don't give a if you guys right. Obviously, it will hurt me to know that. I don't really care to know that, but it's when it's done behind my back.
Well, hold on on that. Hold on.
Wait a minute. You don't care to know, but you also don't like it when it's done behind your back? Make it make sense. He's so confusing this episode. I feel like he's really off. Something's going off in his brain. I don't...
And then I'm sitting there on a fishing hook on Jen's rod, right? Because I'm being vulnerable and giving her all of my like deepest secrets and what hurts me most.
Yeah.
And she's just crushing that in her hands. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like what you're saying is that this is Jen's problem and not Rob's problem, okay? But he said that both Rob and Jennifer said that they didn't bang, but he's having a hard time believing that.
I barely know how she feels about me because I feel like everything she tells me is a lie.
Damn right.
And now we move on to a special event. Everybody gathers and Jen shows up and she's kissing everybody except Tim. No shocker there.
So shocker, Jen walks in, says hi to everybody, but make sure to skip me and make it a point that she can't even say hello to me. Talk about petty.
Very. But more people start coming, including Cole. And you know Tim is gonna notice.
God, I wish I had his cheekbones, and I wish I had his facial structure and his body. Like, he had nice everything.
Okay.
He got the hex all on display trying to show you up and
Oh, shut up, Tim. You're just trying to find an excuse to talk about his chest. But Robert's falling for it, and he's full-on hating on his wardrobe.
Cole's always showing up trying to look like a cocaine cowboy with these open-ass shirts. Like he's Johnny Depp and Blow. Like, I don't know where he bought all these goofy-ass shirts at.
You are a hater.
But Cutty's like, hey, Cole, do you want to sit over here next to Jennifer? And so Cole gets up to sit next to Jennifer, and Tim is getting up because he's just way too nervous to sit next to his crush. But Cutty's like, no, you need to stay here and claim your man. So Tim sets his ass back down.
What?
What the fuck am I talking about? Anyways, they're doing a social media critique event, and basically they're going to talk about who they really are and what they show to the rest of the world.
There's nothing they can dig up on me. I'm pretty secretive.
I mean, I got a lot of embarrassing stuff on my social media. I'm not gonna lie. I've had quite the life. I don't know what they're gonna find on there. Hope it's all decent.
What the fuck?
Tim is the only one that feels safe because all of his shit is from MySpace.
What is that?
So he's the first person to raise his hand, and they show all of his pictures, including the one that he has with Veronica.
I think Tim is a poser. I definitely see right through it. Like, I don't see money. He has definitely no sense of fashion or style. It's just like the complete opposite. It's just a bunch of eccentric nonsense put together. Like, he's trying so hard to be cool that he's not cool at all.
Oh, Jennifer, his #1 hater.
Stop it.
Get some help.
But everybody thinks it's a red flag that Tim still has his ex on his social media. So yeah. Next is Rob's turn, and that first picture gave me a jump scare. Damn, that man really is fine. Actually, in that first pic, not his face, definitely his body, okay? I think I was looking at his body because wow. My goodness. And y'all already know Tim is gonna comment about how fine he is too.
Rob's a good looking guy, and if I had Rob's body, those same photos would be on my social media because I'd be proud. It takes a lot of work to get that, and I feel like I can say that as a completely straight man and not feel weird about it.
Okay, Tim.
He's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
Anyways, they asked everybody what their thoughts are, and Jennifer is the first to speak.
There's nothing more than the fact that he was looking gorgeous.
Oh, come on, Cole. There was nothing wrong with that comment. But then she says that he's super sexy, but you really can't see how much depth he has. Then Elisa's like, wait a minute, Jennifer. You were with him and you had a little sleepover, and I know something went down. Does he still look like that?
I haven't seen him full body, but I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. Have you seen him? I haven't seen him with him.
Elise said no, and Jennifer's like, nah, I think you have. You were the first one. Elise said, no, bitch, I didn't have sex with him or go to his place, but I'm the one getting slandered that I did have sex with him when it was actually you. And Jennifer's like, just because I hang out with someone doesn't mean I had sex with them. And Elise is like, girl, please. And then Rob speaks out.
A lot of people were just coming up with first I was her like
Elise is a good woman.
What
not anybody, dude. Chill out.
You know. I never said I was having sex with her.
Didn't
Didn't she not just that? Then whose fault is that?
I don't know who you really. That's what I want to know.
Oh, Colty. He riding for Elise like that's his girl. But then he's like, why were you making all these smashy sounds from her pool? And Rob is like, I think you're coming up with bullshit. And Colty says, I think you're coming up with bullshit by not admitting that you fucked Jennifer in the pool. Rob tells him to prove it to him. Jennifer says that this is getting out of control. Colty said that Elise is getting slandered and that she's a good person. And Rob is like, what the fuck does that have to do with me?
That doesn't change the fact that she threw herself to him.
Why are you Rob?
I'm not wrong.
Yeah, okay. Who are you then? I hate it here. Is it Cole?
Are you jealous
Question.
because you
Jen?
have no interaction with anybody here?
Y'all, what a beautiful episode. All the people I hate are attacking each other. Ah, beautiful. Just beautiful.
It's so amazing, and I would play it again and again and again and again.
Anyways, that's the end of this episode, and that's the end of this video. But always, I need to give a super thanks to 4 super thanks and 1 buy me coffee. The first one is AK Pixie. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. Next is Nani. Thank you. You're also my scrapbook again. Dab Marino. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook. Chicken Pie. Thank you. You're also my scrapbook again. And last but not least, Maggie. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts and comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.